Hello everyone, I'm back again from this morning when I said if anything drops regarding transfer news I'd come back on and fill you in with all the details and tell you what's happened. I wasn't holding my breath this morning, but I was hoping something would happen this afternoon, and it has. Two players have signed this afternoon, Louie and Mihail Polendakov. I'm really pleased about that. I mean, I was talking about these players a couple of weeks ago. A couple of my contacts mentioned them to me, and I'm really pleased that what they told me was correct. And they said that they were going to be signing in the next week or two, and they have. The Louie thing took a little bit longer than I thought, but suddenly, like I said this morning, things happen very quickly. You can never tell what's going to happen. Sometimes they drag on, sometimes things fall through and you can't do anything about it. But lots of things happening behind the scenes, like I've always said, and you can never tell what's going to happen from day to day. I was told just recently that Louie would be signing within the next day or two, but I thought, well, the game tonight, I was hoping he was going to get involved. He might be involved. We'll wait and see. He has been training with Aston Villa and playing a few games for them, so he should be fit and ready and be drafted into the squad tonight, but we'll wait and see on that one. And the other one I got mentioned about a couple of weeks ago was Mihail Polendakov. That's been dragging on. He's been in Sheffield for a few days and he signed a 3-year contract with Sheffield United right back, which is great. I'm looking forward to obviously watching him play as well. Dibril Samadre, that's still ongoing. I don't think it's far off before he has his medical. I've said all this morning. He'll probably coming up at 6 o'clock today saying he's signed, but you don't know what's going off. But he's another one which is not far off as well. So there's lots, like I've said, there's lots of things going off in the background with club. Let's just hope that we can keep hold of everybody as well, and nobody goes out. And I still think we've got a very good squad. I still think it's a bit inexperienced. I really wanted some experience, certainly at centre back. Now whether that'll happen, who knows? But the three people that I were told about have recently have all signed. So nobody has yet come up to me or inquired about with any more names. But you never know. Something could happen in the near future with one or two more. Plenty of irons in fire. But I'm just hoping that these three are all on the ball. Louie Barry's really, really keen to step up to championship level. It's a big difference from Stockport. He thinks he can do it. Let's hope he can do it. It'd be a good learning curve. He didn't mention that Ollie Norwood, who he spent time with at Stockport, gave him lots of information, gave him a lot of stick as well. And he's obviously learnt from that and he's ready to step up to the next level, from the other loans that he's had before. So it's been a stepping stones for him. So this is going to be hopefully a breakout season for him in the Championship if he can stay injury free. I put part of his interview on which Sheffield United have done with Louie. I'm sure another one will come out with Mihail at some point this afternoon or this evening. But this conjuncture, we'll just see what happens. I think Louie's more favourite to be involved tonight. So when I do another one video tomorrow on the update on the match from tonight at Burton, a post-match review on that, then we'll see what happens on that. Well, I'm certainly going to be watching it, that's for sure. So let's hope he gets out on the pitch and shows what he can do. But that's all it for now. Unless anything else pops up this evening, I don't think there will be, but you never know, dear. But it's been a fast-moving day at Sheffield United today. I'm well pleased with them. I'm well pleased with the signings. Let's just hope that they all fulfil their potential. Polendakov signed a 3-year contract, so they must be thinking a lot of him. I've not seen him play as with Louie, so we'll wait and see. Look forward to Debril Samiri signing as well, and hopefully, also looking good in it at minute. Let's see what happens tonight, and we'll assess the situation tomorrow. So, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'll catch you all later. Up the blades.
Get this move nailed down now.
I'm buzzing. To be fair, the first time I heard about it, had conversations about it, I just couldn't wait to come here and put pen to paper. And now that season's 3 weeks away, and got a few friendlies before that, but yeah, just buzzing to get started.
How's the summer been for you? Because ever since the end of last season, your kind of name's been linked with 1 or 2 clubs, so I guess you've just been playing the waiting game for the last few weeks, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind. Just getting fit, to be fair, that was my main objective. Staying at Villa, playing games, training, working hard, just for whatever's coming next. But as I say, a club like this comes calling you. You can't turn it down, and yeah, can't wait to get into it.
You know the manager well, obviously, Ruben Sayers, so was he a big factor for you to come here?
Yeah, definitely is. I only had a short spell. Unfortunately, obviously, last season I got injured whilst with him, but he had a big role on me when I was there. I love his style of play. It's exactly what I stand for as a player: intense and front-footed, and just want to get to the goal as quick as possible. So yeah, I've got a really good relationship with the gaffer and the staff and everyone that I've worked with before, and yeah, just can't wait to get into training and help him get this style of play into the Sheffield United team.
Building yourself up from the lows that you had previously, you've come up through the league. Do you think now the time is right for you to have a really good crack at the Championship?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. My stepping stones before have been kind of up and up and up, you know what I mean? And I've always wanted to crack the Championship. I know my ability, I know that I can do it. So that's the next thing for me, and no better club, as I say, to go and do that, and I just cannot wait.
I know last season he was disrupted, the second half of last season disrupted with the injury, but in those fleeting Championship appearances that you got, did you feel that you were quite at home at the level?
Yeah, I felt, obviously it was hard because I had a small stint away from games, left Stockport and went back to Villa and trained a little bit, so I was just getting my fitness back a bit then. But then as soon as I'd started a few games, I knew that I couldn't crack it at this level, and yeah, I felt really good at, but unfortunately, I get the injury, but I've had injuries before and I've come back stronger, so no doubt that I know that I'll come back stronger from the last one.
And I know just before you went, so I think the game that maybe convinced you to go there, was it perhaps the game when they beat Sheffield United? I know you watched that game, didn't you?
Yeah, I said when I watched the game, that was the game before I decided to go to Hull, and I spoke with Ruben before that game, and everything he said to me came to fruition in that game. So weirdly enough, yeah, that was the reason why I decided to go to Hull, and probably the reason why I'm here as well.
And the chance then to work with him on a pre-season and get to know him a lot more as well. How much are you looking forward to that for the next few weeks?
Yeah, as I say, I spent only a short amount of time with him, but it was unbelievable when I was there. It was only, I think, about a month, 4 games, but he had a big impression on me, and yeah, as I say, I can't wait to get stuck in now and learn a lot from him.
You mentioned before you've had some impressive loans. Stockport's the one that stands out. How much did your game develop there?
Yeah, it's important to. I feel like sometimes I can be a confidence player, but I feel like it was instilled from me straight away when I went there, and I feel that I just had the freedom to kind of express myself, and that's what I needed at a young age, going out on so many loans, just to express myself, and finally got that. And now that I've felt the feeling of the confidence I had there and the goals that I was scoring, I don't think I'll ever lose that. And yeah, I can't thank them enough. Stockport was an unbelievable experience. I've been on a few loans, but that's definitely one that stands out, to know that I was starting my career, I'd say.
And you played there with Oliver Nord, who's a player that Sheffield United fans will know very well from his time here. How big an impact did he have on you?
Massive. This last season, obviously I was with Stockport the season before that, but then when he came in to train first, I was like, wow, it's not even Norwich. You know what I mean? I've just watched him play against Villa a lot when, you know, they're in the Championship and obviously in the Premier League. And yeah, it's unbelievable play. He could pick out a ball anywhere. You wouldn't even know he's going to pass to you and the ball would beat your foot. But yeah, he helped me a lot with he gave me abuse as well. To be fair, he wanted the best for me, but I knew from a player like him, it comes from the right place, and that really helped me. I wanted to perform better and work harder because he was behind me. He was telling me to, you know, he was rooting for me, and yeah, I really, really can't thank him enough, and I said that to him when I left as well.
You